Alright, hello Swaggie Steve community, welcome to another video, and today we're looking at Path of Exile 2 while it is in the free weekend. Unfortunately, we've missed the entire free weekend. We're catching the last hour and a half, oh my, but we're starting the game. I've been going into it blind. I have been waiting for this game to come out, but I've been waiting on it to be free before I learn anything about it. And since they had this free weekend that I'm catching the tip of, we're just going in blind and experiencing it. The general combat of the warrior that we have is already above my expectations on combat abilities. Just the feel of hitting bad guys, the fact that you can swap between your two weapon categories just feels very good, and the way you can swap between bad guys with the combos and whatnot feels really good on the warrior. Our gear is not the greatest, obviously. We're just starting the game. We haven't paid for anything. This isn't a... we haven't invested any money into this. We're going into the free edition. This is on maximum graphics. Outside of being 4K, this is 1080p. But everything that can be set to Ultra is set to Ultra. And I'm enjoying myself so far. As I said, we're catching the last few moments of the open free beta before it goes back to having to pay for it, before it hopefully eventually comes free. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a free game. We do have the chat on the side, so there may be, unfortunately, a lot of random spam of random websites. Don't go to any websites that you see spammed on the side of the screen there, but we're just taking a blind look at Path of Exile 2. I did like Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, and this does, the music and some other, the darkness of this kind of reminds me of Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. The few little boss type guys that I've fought so far has been much more engaging than other types of games that I've played in this similar category recently. I'm a novice, so when you're looking at my skills here, obviously I'm very novice, but I enjoy the game being difficult. I enjoy going in it being as weak as possible and then growing to be as strong as possible. I don't care about pay to win or investing money in the game. So when and if it does ever become free to play, that's when I'm going to be starting my Path of Exile experience. But so far I've really enjoyed everything. I've only tried the warrior and the mage so far. I just wanted to try the mage just to see what the effects looked like. But this warrior here, the hits, the skills, everything is just quite satisfying so far. The potion system, I do like the potion system. Has no complaints with that so far. Obviously we haven't gotten very far yet. This is my top level character, which I think we're just level 8, so we've just begun the game. When those little circles come up on the guys there, we can hit them with the wombo combo with the this ability here, Bone Shatter, I think anyways. But this ability here feels good. Then we can hit them with the combo there. That feels good. I like this here when we switch to this. The way the shield is set up in this is actually really satisfying to me. How you can just kind of like go around with your shield set like this. It's like if an archer is off in the distance, you can just use your shield. This way is very satisfying, so we'll do a little bit of gameplay here. Using our club and our shield. But it's like, yeah, you run into ranged characters that are annoying, you just lift up your shield, and it's just satisfying to see that block going on. Then you have your shield bash attack, so we can come up here. Okay. I might not be able to because I have it on my secondary. Yeah, but we can shield bash them. Let's swap these over. I'm just going to throw that on the ground really quick. Okay, I'm gonna get stuck. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face over and over again because I'm a legend. And then we're gonna swap this over to here. Swap this over to here. There's probably an easier way, but as I said, we're going in blind. And then we're going to shield bash this guy. Look at him. Kaboom! Shield bash. And then we can hit him with the circle with the wombo combo. And kaboom. Very satisfying. I like that a lot. I do keep my mallet on part 1 because otherwise I have to use the mallet with my right click, but we'll just put that there for now. Let's see what we get. We have all these different orb pieces and whatnot. I've been holding on to them, but we might as well right click and look into some of this while we're testing out the demo. We've now just unlocked this secondary line, which I've actually never seen before. So strike a forceful blow, knocking enemies back, weakening their armor. Some of the skills, when you highlight over them, will produce a video. Okay, well, sometimes they do. But we have these. Oh, I did, because I have the shockwave totem. So I'm a complete liar, guys. I'm a complete liar here on the Swaggie Steve channel. I'm gonna get. Oh wait, you can only have one in every category? No, because I have those. We're getting it. We'll see what happens. We right click this. We bring it down here. We drag that over to here. Kabang kaboom. We slide that bad boy over to here. And then we have these all set up like that. And we'll press T. See what that looks like. Then we have our totem here, which is pretty cool. Oh, this guy's running into it like an idiot. Welcome to the totem. But yeah, the graphics look really good. We can zoom into our character here, which is very nice. We can zoom out of our character here. And we're just doing some of these quests here. The quests have been very engaging so far. It's been very Diablo 1, Diablo 2-like, which for me is a good thing. The music is very reminiscent of Diablo 1 and 2. We've been going through the bug layers as if it's kind of like Act 2 in Diablo 2. Cinematics have been pretty good. The quest givers, their voice lines have been given pretty well. The voice actors have been good. Haven't gotten too far in the game, but the little bosses that we've fought along the way have been pretty engaging, pretty exciting little boss battles. And I just like that. That's just so satisfying. I don't know. It even makes like a noise. Like we're some Romans going into war. But they got something here. I've been putting off actually watching anything related to the game because I knew it was going to be free to play, so I like to go into all my games blind. I don't like to do a bunch of research. I like to experience all the mystery to myself. Let's see if we have something to identify. We have our identification scrolls. We have our attuned wand here. You can see that. We'll identify this over here. We did have one of these that... Oh, is that a scepter or is that...
seek further knowledge.
Well, we had one of these that allowed us to summon skeletal warriors to help us. And it went in our shield slot. That was pretty cool to have some skeletal warriors, but they were pretty weak. And to be able to do that as a warrior, pretty cool. And then speaking of that, we might as well quickly look at... Actually, well, I guess we'll just beat these guys up really quickly. I just wanted to look at... Okay, guys, making a video. We'll beat all these guys. I'm hitting my E button. My E button's not... Okay. And then we shall... That's not what I want. What do I want here? We're going to open up this here. We're going to go to the... It's not the skills. This here. This... Look at this. This is heckin' massive. Look at this. Look at this. I think my game is paused, which is good. But we've started this line here. We've taken most of the strength, but we're going in different directions, grabbing some armor, and then we're going to end up taking all these melee ones. But look at this. That's super crazy. Lots of skills, lots of attributes, lots of unique directions to go into. And the fact that skills can be attached to weapons rather than the type of unit that you are is pretty cool. So the fact that we don't need to be like a witch or something to get some skeletal warriors to join us. Like, let's see with this bone wand. What do you do? grants Bone Blast. Well, we don't have the intelligence for it. I was going to throw it on and just like whip out Bone Blast. But the fact that you can do that is really sweet because it adds a lot of complexity and variety to your characters. And you can't just like stand in front of bad guys. You actually have to really engage in everything that's going on around you. Oh, hello sir, how you doing? Might as well do this boss battle, the Rotten Druid, just to see, just like this is like, I like this. This is very interesting. We gotta dodge stuff. He's throwing stuff at us. You know, we gotta use our skills. We can't just stand in front of him and slap him the whole time, because he'll usually cast something, but we're doing pretty good slapping him regardless right now. But I like all the different effects. Every single boss that we're coming across has really cool things going on. Like, what is this rock? He just threw a rock at us out of nowhere. You just never know what's going on. He teleported us. It gives you good visuals that something is going to happen, but it doesn't give you too much over visuals. I don't like over visuals. I like to kind of have to, like, if it seems like he's charging something up, well, maybe pay attention to the fact that it kind of seems like he's charging something up. And yeah, we'll finish it off with this Rotten Druid battle. We battled him once before. I guess we're going on some kind of mission to... Oh! Wow, that would have been devastating. To cleanse this, but we defeated the Rotten Druid. We got this linen belt. Great. We hit a checkpoint here. We'll just walk ahead anyways. Maybe we'll just walk through some of these guys. See what we can do. That connects back up to there. Let's see what's over here. Hit him with the combos. Am I not hitting E? Maybe it's me. I'm crazy. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll leave that at that. You can open up this to see the rest of the map. But the fluidity of the combat feels really good. The variety of skills and spells and directions that you can go with everything feels very satisfying. The fact that you can zoom in this far or go out that distance feels really good. I like the fact that you can actually use your shield as a shield rather than it just actually being defense bonuses. And this is our first impressions. I really like this game so far, so once it's free to play, I'll be coming back into it. So thanks for checking out the Swaggie Steve channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go into all our games blind. And we're just playing random games at random times. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.